Hi everyone, today we are going to present about mini project of object-oriented programming. Now, let me introduce myself first. My name is Ng Xing Tian and my meeting number is 10DIT24F1075.
So the system that we're going to do is hospital appointment system. This system will help manage patient appointments efficiently, and it also allow patient to view available doctors and book appointments whenever there is a slot. This project applies a fundamental object-oriented programming principles in Java. This is our problem statement and objective. For our problem statement is hospitals often have trouble manually scheduling patient appointments, which can cause misunderstanding or double bookings. Next is our objective to manage doctors and patient data using classes and inheritance. Second objective is to create Java application using object-oriented programming concept. And the third one is the hospital administrators in handling patient appointments.
Now, I'm going to present about class diagram. In this project, I designed a class diagram to represent a simple appointment system of a hospital. The main classes are people, doctor, patients, and appointment. The superclass is people and the subclass is doctor and patients. The appointment is connected by doctor and patients. For class of people, the attribute is name and ID. The data type is string and the method is display people. Next is for doctor class. The attribute is specialist, name, doctor ID. The method is display doctor. Well, the patient class is the attribute is patient ID, IC number, and illness. But for the data type of IC number is integer, and the method is display patients. Lastly is the appointment class. The attribute is doctor, patient, date, and time, and the method is display detail.
My name is Jyotirmati 20IT 24F1012. I want to explain a mini project where for line 4 to 7 plus people in bracket contact string name and contact string ID. For explanation, this server as a superclass is defined for attribute shared by an individual. The use of the contact access modifier ensure this attribute are retrievable, inheritable, and directly accessible by subclass. For line 10 to 13, people, public figure, in bracket, this name, supplicant name is ID, supplicant ID. For explanation, this is a contractor is manual to recognize the inheritance name and ID attribute when any project is standing given in grade. For line 22, class the estate people. For explanation, we demonstrate the concept of inheritance. Doctor is a people and include the name and ID part. For a line 24, private string specialist. For explanation, it is a unique achievement for a doctor protected by private tutors and chorus explanation. For line 27 to 30, public doctor in bracket super name doctor ID, the specialist, supervisor specialist. For explanation, the doctor contracted it use super name to dedicate the installation of the inheritor file to the Google constructor and then set this unit specialist file. For a line, for a line 40 to 43, for this thing get this is important as this method it allows other class like employment to retrieve the doctor name without needing direct access to the inheritor protect file, which a good practice. For line 46, classification estimate people, this is also indicator people continue the class image. For line 48 and 49, private in ICN private string in this unit for explanation is included private string for the patient maintain expectation. For line 41 to 46, public patient in bracket super name patient ID, this IC number, something IC number, this is ILS, something ILS. The patient contractor is follow the step pattern on the super first anesthetic specific attribute. For line 68 to 71, public string get name similar to the doctor class. This is provide control access to the patient name. For line 75 to 78, private doctor, private patient, private string date, private string time. For explanation is this. This is the key demonstration of convolution. The open class content has the doctor object and patient object as its attribute, modeling the real world relationship and of an environment. For the 18, for the 80 to 86 public agreement, this contractor accepts both doctor and patient object as a parameter, storing them for later use. For line 88 to 8, 295, public void display detail. This for explanation is this method print the agreement. So many notice how to be called doctor get name and patient get name to extract data from the object is contained. For line 100, public static void mainstream page explanation The entry point of the program, line 112 to 124, Doctor, samaringan new, Doctor, patient part, samaringan new patient, station of the doctor and patient object based on the user input gathered earlier. For line 131, appointment app, samaringan new appointment, doc, bed, date and time. For explanation in station of the appointment object, explicitly pasting the two previously created objects, doctor and patient. For line 134 to 136, doc display doctor, patient display patient, app display the detail. For explanation is the output sequence. It demonstrates object interaction by calling the display method sequentially to produce the complete summary of the required appointment. That's all.
For the mini project simple output, first is welcome to the hospital system, and first is we want the doctor to enter the doctor names and doctor ID, and enter the specialist. And secondly, it's a patient name, enter patient name, enter patient ID and IC number, and lastly is enter illness. So the lastly is appointment date and appointment time. So the next is appointment summary. For appointment summary for the doctor details, we need the doctor number, doctor ID and the specialist, and secondly is the patient detail. For the patient detail, we want the names of the patient, IC number, ID and the illness. Next is appointment details. So for the appointment details, we have a doctor name, patient name, and also the date and time. So that's how the system in the appointment is successfully recorded. So for the conclusion, the hospital system successfully demonstrate OOP concepts such as inheritance, encapsulation, and the polymorphism through the interaction between the doctor, patient, and the system and the appointment classes. So the project effectively manage hospital appointment records and improving efficiency and reducing schedule error. By using array lists and exception handling, the system assures safe data management and user-friendly interaction. In the future improvement, the system can be enhanced with a GUI interface and database integration for storing record permanently. That's all from us.